on the more serious note, your friend is saying, Mama San Kabim, conference.
Ojibia Afashe.
Conference.
Ojibia Afashe.
Kakran, conference now saying to be.
No.
Afashe can see Afashe Chinchirincha, the whole Ghana. As so, be a baby to moi. Omunyamba to Baran Kakra, Omunyamba Badiatu, a duo. Na conference yanga na famu kwa Bible saa fese we famu kwa Bible gakra na kwa tira na ase de tia oduza brana conference
ma yangu ka hwe Quran Quran 26 ana ambako English number
na mo prepare rabbi nkaho no videos no mo prepare ma na be requesting more na nkofo conference nse de ayisi kwa ayeye no on the 26th and as our conference no ebaba so 26th there me say so wan ko bia na wa yo ko 26 na brochefo ba no nyasam ketongo fo ba no asi akakakra many the whole world obia baba ade hu inti bomodin se sabre ya wutie mi de sha symptom na ko 26 way ba yet is nkuno ya yango baba
Quran chapter 3, verse number 96. The first house ever to be built as sanctuary for men was that at Mecca, a blessed place, a beacon for the nations. In it, there are clear signs and the spot where Ibrahim stood. Whoever enters it is safe.
What Yankupon here? Man of the temple, the temple of God. Now, Fan Yankupon here. Dem di shika to na je bra wo kan do ko Yankopon fi no so Yankopon fi do kan
ni to so na asem ya okay Yankopon fi foto so ma fa maji ya kaka
okay Yankopon fi o di ka ba yen ayi na mata do na ta mpe mata Israel na fi da me bia wa be amre ene ga on fa be Yankopon fi bi ka ba fa fi do e ga wo maka ana ko na ka ba na aso wa re o so bira boko hu bira ben Yankopon Yakuba ka bayan ko da kana masam osra ma masam osada yin ko se no yin bejina da obayan hima mako yi Yakuba ne fi o me nipa anya hima mako ye mo ka chache nkofo yesu beji yesu ne nya na ko kama chen kwada yin ko Yakuba ne fi an ko ti no de mpa kwa hima masam boda eti Yakuba wa yin me ba sa da ma oyi o me ba sa Israel maka no Ghana Lord, or in the field, the Imperial Obahon, or quite him. The Uncle Ponifia Macan, the Homer, I am man. I had a qua, maybe open in a few wood. Or in person, there into inquire man more brab on order. And the equa or the open bachelor. The brain you that they were, being a him Marco. And the Uncle second one. I would always saw my own see the Imperial or call.
2 Chronicles chapter 6, verse number 20. The way you boy what then you do as a chain as a son. But you be our last days using better than one do. They be same power walk about you be no. Let's see walk one woman Israel to say. Abra war bomb patch be do. No, say no what's not be all, but you're also.
I am so most of the enemy, then for your baby.
That's it, sir.
I'm sure I boy.
1 Kings chapter 9, verse number 3. We rather say the day, my tomb by one I wanted to sell iron or may my you fear is see concron. Them is amazing but order the main one a markoma at another day now.
And so is there for what in I put on the film. Then I said only I put on the issue. Only I put on the dash or should have done. That's a pie. If you be a baby over there, may should have done. If I will you pay. I will you pay how Bonayo may across me with the woman about you. Moka no thank you. I feel or turn quite short to the bassa or you put your home. Yeah, Amakabe. Yeah, is there a bit? I feel more to the back.
Okay, the about the bassa no baba, but Papa can say na Sanya Gubon David and I was in Empire of Wayne. Solomon, very well, Empire of Wayne. But Sassum didn't do the Mom Empire. What am Papa matters upon? What am Pabo? What matters upon? In the be I am Pabo, I am Tuntum. nnan we enye mpaebo
wada ntontom ma ndo de chire po ana ntontom so na be nto ya katna wa ya radio ko se ka sa pam ana ono sabrani ono bo ya sabrani ne want ntontom so do ka rabi na ono mpo ya so so na ma chire o se o de mpo yi mo hwe ni sabrani na mda mo ho mo ka o kasa ile wato ntum ya me no ono man chire ho
internet there asumdun tuntum zumangaza the empire fa empire the mbo
the empire jo number 70 do na sabrani ne bon go number 90 the tuntum jo number 100 wa pa ma tsepon mo lo mpa ba o mo ho yakupon no ni ma so se we do bi empa bo sunshuma yesu mo agbe ya na sunshuma ho empa bo tumo ho le de empa bo tumo ho
that by then
no empa ahe
okay
no go osra de bu akwato nsum oya wo hwe aza na de tumo ho oye tontom another saban ne bo osuna etu kwa kasa na many we fi asase the person we asase do
and mother you are thinking say yan din tum say paibo mu a wo di tumi o ka e Yesu din mu anase we di mu tu
na wa ya go o ya wa yan
ne rabi yakase o yakase ampe on no otu
on otu esunshimi
mother
there's a if mama nje sum o so ya sin na empa abon you want to no mo nyero ina popo yi mo hwe empa abon na ma ye yem je no basam to that's it
okay where you him that temple ni baba temple ben ni Israel Solomon temple ni
ma
temple ben ni Israel Solomon where Israel Solomon temple ani
okay answer ka Mecca do so
na we say betu nya Mecca dia no anyone Egypt
Mecca na
Mecca
oya triple
okay yes Mecca dia no so
na wa no kremo ya from ode na ya ka ba tu wata from madara mo nsiade ya mo nsiade me ya ka ba mi
okay this is Kaaba right
ape Kaaba so mi
Kaaba ni
Mecca ni
ni pani
daba hana mo bro ho oya mama yimbo baba Mecca wa ya kupan ya hyehyɛ mo ho de wa mba wamba bo 7 million sasa bo won kwa 3 million poda
mega
3 million won kwada wa kwa 25 last bo for 2 wa kwa na 25 so mo won important 7 million ina yi so kwa 12 million
na we da bibo we ndi we fi ka ho sezanya
to ko sa
ni ba 3 million no e do ka za de we hu ana mo kwa badges
da na be fi mo sure heavy. You started at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock and so only year to 1 year. Only more than travel chain. Oh, yeah, man. I think I'm going to say, yes, you can do 9 about start. And the 9, look at a man who I'm marking 40. What is your side to 1 year? Give him. I am ready down. I don't want to put a man not the LCB. You say, I saw was a year the mother. Oh, you them. You want to be an okay. The key who are before war, but who is that that would be? Then the very away. Every Martin, even a water song. Says, yeah, what the implement 10,000. What make it one? That's it.
Okay.
What make it one? This what you get now? That will go to. What do you want to better? If the implement 100,000 now, or 5. I'm going to understand now. The man says, "What for 45 minutes? No, first of all, for you. When you're in the second call, when you're in the third call, or to tell them, because I'm at a point 80. Now, I'm promoting the living and 40,000. What you can call. Then see, I will send a listen or to run.
Hey, a camp with you, but one more thing.
Yes, I was on square. I was the man at temple for preaching. I found me only buy 10 times. Yakwa. So when you want to temple, a temple your sweet. You are better
baza besi dan
wa ke dan wa para ba ori ya bia na ba if you handle ya at the kwan go wechi the patera we be super dan ho patera wo ya ashawa asin so ya dan we Zanya kwa oro to for 40,000 isa na no
no wonder so ko di asasi yan tam za no
so shara an ga bebe yana mai ko twawi yana mai ko twawi so wa ya je ya nam na o ban so yi ya
obi no ya sa ko na ko ta wona ya ba friend is MBB office woni mu wona manan kwa nan ko ahya sin so yefi wona ye ba nya we me teza mu mbomode nko papa potanazo papa potanazo no on videos no but yes you look for it na yanya but yanka we wan say ben so na baba family ogina ni fie misi ni fie asomna mechi wono mo na make na wa walk straight na oba
ati ya ba homa wo abefa den ya wasen ne face out of you ya pe second one na obi CPS ni e pedo so pa show the back water wọ́n náà wọ́n pírẹ́dì fẹ́ẹ́ bó kẹtẹ́ mpọ̀ ní ho yẹ second one bó kẹtẹ́ mpọ̀ ní ho third bó kẹtẹ́ mpọ̀ ní ho fourth bó kẹtẹ́ mpọ̀ ní ho ẹni bí mo bí wà bọ̀rọ̀ mi náà máa fún bẹ́ẹ̀ 10,000 náà máa fún ẹ 10,000 náà mo sọ another 10,000 náà mo another sọ the more important nti asefo wo twam no wo so wo twɛ
but yeah certain bulangasa de ye mbode nkosoro it will be in the center afina matias asa key dancer for na anono ebe free over ba fon say no no do shame
also 9 by 9
oh okay
it's 9 by 9 feet nti let them na fit let them so na fit
na one architecture head man
abosin akopon nara no nipa na do da be yi da yin September da be yi ma kire ho abeka krebi na ma timo ka no mo na fofon wa ya ko do bi o twa circle no hon wo twa no je nyina ho wo adoso nti twa na ayo don't carry around the catch ho da wanye oba tabo na won mo plug ko ha na ko so ha no tabo no so da ma na wanye da ma wo we no we around da mba tro ho wo le da mo around keke ya mama adamu da ya kasa kuma da ne bibia mo ye
won gaza we bi heart ya won yiri de mi ja won this is in voice
ta kasa na wabale won kai ya no so chia ma ka cha o do mutuma ka cha ho Sapo, não foi limpar, não tá cá, não foi limpar. Efi tempo otoro e ba asemi. Se tinha ba bu.
Isaiah chapter 2 verse number 2. Oso na baba dem da ozi echi no mu no. Na wozi ewurazi fi bi pono bobo mbe pono do. Na o mama no do abo akoko ina do. Na amanaman da pem abahu. Na amanpin be kase da humba mayenko ewurazi bi pono do. Yekwe ewurazi Jacob yankopon fie.
Oye, ho mbo hwe. Kato ashase no no chen wade ho. Ode nke mabro wa se kara mbe se kara won si asmo wa.
Isaiah chapter 2 verse number 2. Na baba dem da ozi echi no.
Aha, dira ho ofi nda ozi echi. No de echi no ofi yefini. Le carbon ni carbon what da Adam what the carbon ho. Adam what do so. Ndema ma
Adam na
Adam da Adam what you nti. Na nke wapo o hwe obi ndo so fi sure ba. Ndo fi sure ba bi. Na wa so wo. So ma mba ya sa nje ba ma kura ta ba kura so fi fi wo mo. E ka no yo ya. Asan ko fi kura na ba kura. Also 7% ko. Na 5%. Kura 5%. Bible 7%. E be 13. Ba ka na ho. Nje ba de wo. Ba de akina wo nyuma do fi tumu ma. O di do ni Yakobon o bo asase de yen. No we bibia afia wo de ntoba tena do. O suma Adam 10. Adam na na ba akware sana the 10th one o wa sofi. No man mo be bia wa mo ho impe. Na ko te bata wa 10,000 years. Na popo so aba. Na so aba 10,000 years. If 90,000 years and sana Adam what no be ase. wọ́n bọ́ tẹ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀n ezi ma ọtọ nine ọ̀nà àkọ́kọ́ máa mọ̀ sí ẹ̀mọ́ adùn òṣùwọ̀n ní sẹ́yìn tí dẹ́ ọ̀sọ̀ yín bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bí adà àṣà sí wa ọ̀nà náà kàdà sí náà ọ̀bá yẹ bọ̀ ní ọ̀nà mọ̀mọ́ bí sí à ọ̀kọ́ àwọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ bọ́ àṣà sí ní ọ̀nà ọ̀bọ̀ nsẹ́mi jẹ́ ọ̀wọ̀ àṣà sí mu the whole world asọ́fọ̀ àwọn bọ̀kọ̀ náà yàmi náà sọ gbogbo ẹ̀yẹ èsù yẹn bọ̀ gbogbo àwọn nǹkan bẹ̀rẹ̀ máa jọwọ́ nti obi ẹ̀kọ́ yìí mìíràn ọ̀ṣọ́ àhẹ̀mọ́ náà wọ́n sọ yẹn wọ̀ sọ́ ní ṣìbì àhẹ̀mọ́ náà wọ̀ sọ́ ọ̀pẹ́ náà yìí jẹ́ bíà náà sọ́fọ̀ apani ẹ̀yẹ jẹ́ bíà àfibọ̀wọ̀ ẹ̀nà bọ̀ ọ̀sán jẹ́ wọn àṣà àṣẹ nímọ̀ ìjọ ọ̀kọ́ yà mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ bọ̀ àṣà àṣẹ nfi oyin bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ìdánwò náà bàkà báyẹ̀ bọ̀ ní ọ̀sán máa sọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ àwọn sọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ wọ́n yẹ̀ bọ̀ ní wọ́n máa àṣà àṣẹ nfi ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa mo sọ máa fún ma bọ̀ ẹ̀yìn dẹ̀ oyin bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ bọ̀ bẹ̀ ní yankun pọ̀nmọ̀ ẹ̀kí sọ ọba bìí yìí dà bẹ̀ jẹ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀tò bọ̀ náà kyẹ̀ lẹ́yìn tí mo sẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ bẹ̀ sí wíyá sí ni nti Adam ọ̀tọ̀ dẹ̀ náà wọn ò sì káàbà nti ebi dẹ̀ Adam baa no Adam ọ̀yìn yìí wọ́n yẹ bọ̀ ní wọ́n yẹ de tire no ho wọ́n bọ̀ náà wọ́n yẹ asọ́fo wọ́n kẹ́lẹ̀ yéyéyéyé wọ́n kẹ́kẹ́ wọ́n wọ́n fún bíbí wọn ká forbidden in paradise forbidden in paradise yakubu ayé amúra mọ́ ọ̀dà Adam dẹ̀ mo bẹ̀ mọ́ fọ́n sànká sáàpù ní sọ wàá káàkiri náà yìí na ọ̀bọ̀ nsọ́n sọ fún ẹsẹ̀ ọmọ wọn ọ̀dọ̀ wọn sẹ́kara ha ní nsọ́ àka ho òsèrè ọ̀bọ̀ nsọ́ Adam nsọ́ ọ̀bọ̀ nsọ́ bẹ̀ yáàsì ọ̀dọ̀ náà wọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bí ọ̀yìn jìnnà kurakura ní kòtò yín jẹ́ nkótó náà wọ̀ ẹ̀na ọ̀ka yà hàn tẹ́lẹ̀ yankó pọ̀ náà pọ̀ bọ́tọ̀ àsàsì wíwá yankó pọ̀ náà kàrẹ̀ wọ́n mú ìmọ̀ àdé ọ̀ṣọ́ dẹ́mi yà wọ́n mú ìmọ̀ àdé nkọ́ yẹn ẹ̀yìn tó nkọ́ máa dàmà ọ̀bọ̀ nsọ́ náà ndẹ̀mọ̀ ayé bi yankó pọ̀ náà pọ̀ nti ọ̀bọ̀ nsọ́ náà ọ̀dọ̀ yín wọ́n àsàsì rẹ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ káfọ́ báyà pa ọ̀yẹ́ yín pẹ́ ọ̀bọ̀ nsọ́ fún ní ntwé wọ̀ ojú ayé na hwẹ́ ọ̀yìn pẹ́ nkọ́ ọ̀tàpọ̀ nti ọ̀yẹ́ yà má Adam òkèdè lẹ́yìn kédè ẹ̀bẹ̀ abam mọ̀ ọ̀ma náà nso bi mọ̀ náà wọ́n nyẹ́ àsẹ̀nká sikiti na mẹ́ka kyerẹ́ no mọ̀ ọ́kà àsọ̀pọ̀ kẹ́yẹ kò lè sẹ́ma sikiti na mẹ́ka kyerẹ́ wọ́n nyẹ́ àsẹ̀nká ẹ̀na ọ̀nà yà kópa nso bí ọ̀gbọ́ Adam náà na ọ̀kàrà fún wọn náà mọ̀ ndọ́ na wọ́n hyɛ asase no ma nti bɛyin na ɔba wɔn kita wudi wɔn yɛ bɔ ne bi saase ɛho wɔn akara ade ahoɔ bɛyɛ wɔn mɛ nipa ba asase do nti na bɛyin na bɛsɛ wɔn kita wudi ɔyɛ ata baba na ɛmɔ mu kura ne bere hyee ɛwɔ yɛ yɛ afiɛ dɛpo ɔba obi kapɔ obi bɛyɛ lɛbi yɛ ɔba atena asa wɔtɔ na wɔakye na sɔ yɛ deɛ na ɔba ne bere bɔ so wɔn awɔre ne bere hyee nti ipu kete yɛ do aba no na Adam nso bɛbi bi na wɔn yɛ 7 days ɛpɛ na wɔn yɛ asɛnka na apɛ wɔ hyia mu na wɔn ahyia mu wɔ ɛdi ne ti mu wɔn yɛ dɛm adze wɔ hɔ nti Adam ne bɔ na ɔyɛ yɛ ade dɛ ayi na yɛ ɔyɛ dɛ wɔahyia mu wɔ ɛdi asase da ahemman ne wɔn yɛ dɛm adze wɔ hɔ.
Sanu ne forbidden
in paradise.
Ayi ɛhu papa wo ne nam a dakuru wo ne mu wagu ase o. Enyim de yɛ kɔ office no yɛ kɔ office wɔ ne na me de mpanyinfo atena ase de be say o maame nkatwi for the benefit of Messiah say hey ozi hey na wo gida me ntibofo everything we dey twi na mo say share that me nka bro mo nka brofo. So he spoke English ye kan brofo we ye the paper mama say obi mo de me nka Messiah say e we o ntu ga ye na ka ye we ye nanga na ma
o ya wo ko nse
oh yeah oh so ya we oh hey that's it na ma bodi ke ya o no jide o papa ma nya yin na na ono ye sane abrosan na mtu o ma ya so wo ko mi me jo papa bia na wo anyini nti eto na ya na ye o so wo adikan na wo ko edi ma dey I really hear that your list is a better person.
And see, Yakuba Marker, Bob Marker, on that son of him. But that's why I'm so doing pain. About Pam, Adam, you. The good assassin. Assassin is a Yakuba, body, over 1 hour. Yeah, but see, until Adam was not to the highest mountain in the world ever lived. No, Adam got to know. Nobody if you got to do that. If you Adam or Sarah or can I get a person Sarah or Philip, I want to get back Adam or the young couple of country show. ɔne bɛdɛ nkɔmɔ a nti menyera wɔ asase ɔsɔ wɔ hɔ na hin na wɔ anka na wɔhyɛ dɔkɔ ɔkɔlɛ yɛ so adamada na wakata wɔ kyima bɔdu maka na bebere ɔbaa ɔno obi kokɔ akase no do sɛ ho hɔ na wɔpa arpa nkɛmɔfoɔ kɔ maka hɔ na wɔgye hɔ apɛde wɔkɔpɔ bepɔ na wɔkɔpɔ no ɔbaa no bɛ hyɛ ɔsɔ ada asɛnsɛ mɛnda na ɔkyena maakɔ na ɔbɛn nso wɔda ase ɔsɔ ada asɛnsɛ mɛnda na ɔkyena maakɔ kokɔ yi nti ahomakyena a ɔbaa no sɔre wɔn nso wɔyɛ 90 feet wɔsɛ nse dɛm na ɔse if ne sɛ yɛ 90 feet adam so na mada nti ahomakyena a ɔsɔre na ɛwia ɛpɛ kɔkɔɔ na ɔsi no de wɔ soro hɔ ne ne sunsun ba asra sɛ ɛhɔ na wɔyɛ mɔ mekyɛ ɛna ɔbɛn nso ɔyɛ bɛbɛ sunsun na aba asase nipa wɔ do ɔhwɛ na ɔfɔ kɔkɔ a ɛyɛ na aka yi na etu bɛn hu ne de awɔ etu ɔne maka efi adam ɔkatena ka abara ho bɛbɛ na ɔkyɛ no ɔkɔ yi ne de dwuma zaa dɛ adekyɛ adebere okyi ka abara ho adebere okyi ho na naasɛ wɔn kan yankopɔn wɔn bɔ nkyɛn yankopɔn wɔn bɔ nkyɛn naasɛ wɔn kan ɔyɛ dɛmaa kapena bere a Gabriel bɛka akyerɛ yankopɔn mu kan kyerɛ fa akwankye no 40 days adesaa na ɔnyɛ adekye nti adam wie yi na Gabriel sɛ ɔbɛbio yankopɔn mu kan kyerɛ ɔde ɔde ɔbɔ ne nyinaa kyerɛ a sɔfo wɔn yɛ wɔn hwee dan wɔn dɛmaa sɔ ɔkɔ ho baabɔ ne he bɛ yɛ ɔsɛ adam ɔnyɛ bɔ ne bɛrɛ o adam ɔnyɛ bɔ ne bɛrɛ
na nyankopɔn ankasa ɔyɛ muslim ana
ɔyɛ muslim dɛ
nsa mi nti ase dɛ ɔwɔ obi na obi sanda
ɔsɛ akɔyɛ muslim
ɔnti ase dɛ
nɔɔsi mi wɔpɛ no asomdwe soma no
nya nɔɔsi ma zo no nyame ɔwɔ ɔsoma obi ma no ba na yɛfrɛ no adam ne eve meanwhile no nka yɛsɛ nka isaac ne kwame ne hɔ ano
ɔhɔ sɛ wɔhɔre dia
adam and eve
wɔn dia dɛ wɔde ma hɔ ne adam na eve no ɔyɛ asase kɛ so ɔyɛ arabic ɔyɛ hebrew
adam ne eve no
adam nankasa nasa na brahma eve nasa na ɔbaa na wɔkɔ sɛ ade wɔ he mfom sɛ ɛyɛ a wɔmɛ mɔ sɛ ade wɔka adam a sɛ mesɛ ɔsoma adam po tam nti wɔno mpona kyɛw dɛ bi sɛ question adam ɔyɛ arabic ne kasa bi ɔyɛ hebrew kasa bi ɔyɛ france kasa bi nti biase bɛbira kana ne mpona kyɛw ɔbɛkyɛw adam ɔda na wɔyɛ wɔde pra ɔyɛ ɔsoro kasa na saa brahma ɛkɔ genesis ne mpɔ ka ɔsɛ wɔmɛ ɛnyɛ nipa na yɛ ɛsɛ so woyɛ na ɔyɛ adam brahma
na mo hwehwɛ ntwaho no wa na me ba request for ntwaho no pɛ nkrɔfo a nyame yɛ adoma 26th of this month ɔmo bɛbɛgu ɔmo bɛba utom no ɔmo hwɛ de ɔmo ba ɔmo bɛyɛ usan sɛ ɛhɔ fie ɔno yɛni agorɔ hɔ ifie ɔno ɛnya agudie koraa wo ba wo bɛ twa rabbit temple no ho na wo yade a na wo yade na ɛkɔ edwuma na wunya na odwuma ayeye ade na wo tɔn na yɛ ntɔ na ade tɔn no ɛkɔ so bija obi enu a waba rabbi ebetwa rabbi ho a anase wabetwa temple no ho a ɛyɛ wakɔ a ɔsɛ me kɔ me nyoma anyi da bi na mmom no sɛ waso ni gidi ani po be bitina na nka
ho sɛ bo
ɛbɛwɔ wo na
be temple so ho na yi pare bidɛ ya ko fam na ni ya bi mu die ho o sa so de mi mu die a ya gboro o so press yakopɔ ne twa bi kan na o maka mo twa bi na wo Israel mo twa ba so na abehe na le wo himi India ye bi point to fodo temple ye maba ha is 2014 na tuma na ba mu 15 mu ni ese ka ba wo apam bodin da haka mo ya mu 8 years je bi o mai mu pepi o ye be so do piso wa bra ba ye o se na Ghana e su wata ka mai no je tuma de na kwa so wa ta ko wa mo abro bo nkoda but ne mo da ba da wu oyeye so ye na so wo so wo nja wa ya ba da ma da wu na no mo do na be
None temple. Just as I was saying, you know, temple no dear. So we are there. We will be trying na uhu ato. So we usika some enko ya. Ubaba trying na usika some enko ye gidi. Obie ni wa we be temple no wa. Wakaza muko ye no. Bibi anyi yi debi. Na mo no wa soso no uba na wodi gidie e de aba. So Messiah eni bibi say me the powder e mount. Papa say me the anointing oil way mouth me the food way say me the herbal medicine way mouth Papa say no ono no de o say odenensa to so a na esunsunfi no mu nyina mu dwame so odene otene nensa na oyade ekọ otene nensa na wade ne enta na ye to oni fawe baji we debi if you are gidie. So if you don't believe in him, don't even come at all. As I said, we did the answer now. We did it because all we did, you know, the way of normal air cosono may catch it. They be on a catcher at the foot of Yenton. Are there Yenton? Now, dear Papa, and the better says, I suffer in the baby na but Messiah, you dear as from quite different. I must be honest with you. Yanka fat, yanka true. Truth no say Messiah eduma e difference and the dey bia nka Messiah no duma so ampa ana ya mesha fun duma so ampa apasa no duma yes to me what one else be no me se Messiah na ase ono odenensa eto so a na wo ya de ko wo bi da so odenensa to so a na wo adwuma yeye odenensa to so a oba na celebrate fa te wenya twera no na twera ne gane temple no body don't try papa for temple no to so na me 26 sa temple ni yekwekotwa ho 26 obia be busy temple is all about temple yen nyina ya ba ekunfi otom yen nyina ya ba okunfi 26 die sawa me sabre so abatu ya bokoi Messiah na odene basa we wo hwa Messiah efi ni fie ba na say elimba office wo ba na ubewu se de we osi tututata na ma ba na ye bebedu ha na ahano ye ba na tena ho na ye tena ho ye wia no de abaka ni rabi ye kase oyekase ampa rabi ye kase ampa rabi ye kase to the number of times Messiah ashe so mo ke bia say 20 o look at them say nimpa eba nimpa wa bodom pema omoba enye nipa ketwa mugwa na style ya muye de na mama tena na mitente mo ko de kuhwe baby yesu ka be na simanimi wo hwe nimpa abodom pema eba enye nipa ketwa
enti yi na meka da bi bodu ya boye wona ma afu da mo be so wona mo so
nam so
be so na another one the ma portals enti sa 40,000 what much would they 45 minutes really was it
very well for amuka rabi ya kaze 45 minutes
I won't go no 45 minutes
no what you 45 minutes okay in the transit so 45 minutes very well iti we shed the padomia esa so omu be nya omu be twa rabi ni wo omu be twa na wanya na woto wo ye dan ide na ha wo ide na wukom ide na wo etete wo me se bra kunfi otom the number is there number no at the screen so yeah very well so mo transit say ana rabbi yakese ampa rabbi yakese ampa rabbi yakese ampa rabbi yakese ampa sa yebeka rabbi yakese ampa sa e wona yeka rabbi yakese ampa na na yade etu e wona yeka rabbi yakese bizi e de ta obi tuo no sorry enya se kitwo it is a temple ya you are seeing it as just mere temple and mere temple it's a temple ya isa wom sika wom edwuma wom eba wom wa now ya wa 10 years 5 years 15 years obisi ma wa 20 years na wo dumi nyeba na what rabbi nka what wo den but mo de na sorry na ko enyame soma fa so okunfi otom
sir ma bi pi dodo usu okwa abura pa we conferences
dodo usu
what them na ma bi da na me person me ba yo go kan rabbi ka so ka sa pana na sa sun me wa no o so wa no no so ma me chi
wa da we
na wa na
so ma me chi
abe aso ba so no nkore yin no nchimai ni fi wa na nkore ho
na susu futu
on wore da
oba ma o
ni pa ma do
kama mo over
rama so mo ma wo do so wọ́n tó dáná ní tuntun náà ó tì náà táyìn ọkọ̀ ayé sèé ní kúrẹ́ ìmọ̀ ayé àdé àkàtà ẹ̀sẹ̀ àjọ kọ̀ọ̀kọ̀
ọmọ ẹbí mpọ̀jẹ́
ọwọ́ ẹ̀dá lọ́dọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ platform ọ̀kẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀dá ní tuntun náà ọgbọ́n ẹni ọmọ ọ̀kwẹ́ hwẹ́ ìmọ̀ràn pii obi ọ̀hún ọ̀wọ́rọ̀ a ọ̀tá mmaa mpọ̀ wọ́tá adé yẹ hàn ọ̀bẹ́ bí kọ̀ wọ́rọ̀ a nínú kúrẹ́ wù náà kọ̀ wọ́rọ̀ nínú kúrẹ́ wù ní ayé tuntun náà wọ̀
yeah, this is spiritual marriage, you know. Was serious.
One some kind of
there's a bit to be physical. What to one physical, not what banana all that.
But I call Okoko. Okoko second stage na you could be. Na Bambi Baho, I make a money. Now can never bramba. Or what be a watch that TVs. No banner or the becoming open oko. Now bound to Makada. Sinapa wo den hwa oba ho fra badem ho o ka so mpenti dem mo ala ya mo bokum o don kem oko ndino wa mat wo ina o ya ho e proso wo ya oko no ba me ka ba ma na ngeze bi ohu aha o ka pa wo ba no bra ko ne ba no o ye obi a wo so kura wo na e ba kan ya ho wo so kura da fa o ne me so wo kura ma de na o so kura na ya o wa so afina ba ayo kura ontum ye hwehwe wodo tum no tremado ya mpabo be kura no mpabo ko wo mpabo na tuma ka bi ne obo mpa na ne tutu na ayira osan so ba but tum no bo hwi na ko to ba ya punachi no ansa be ya figo
na ba ko mpa gaza de we ya mutwatwe mosefu twatwe ma twatwe ma afro de ama frank ma na man se frank
na ayo bibi ado awo mu damna nkopin yesu kare takatechiri ko katechiri pia
yeah
oda kwa itum katechiri mu nti asai da wora wo ya befi do to won eyi chere sun na yakopa na robo em obi gina na matalo ndo obi gina talent 5 obi gina da ma woti ente wo ma wo ni na epi bi na kwatiri ya no wo du ma ode yi ho obi mu so mana empa abon what my own baby ma ojina tazu na bomba pa nyama wewe na gana zio mtu abote bia ngo botimetu sasa nti bo individu the money yakopa wewe nizo ayelo kina ba zo du mu ojembaire bi le mbo ni nya wo jefo
okay
and eba tempo ho aye tire mbo botu
da mutini nyina ni so munya munya jefo de na captain ojefo bieni wo ojefo ni urabi one urabi yo ojefo ni urabi one urabi yo ojefo bieni wo ojefo ni urabi baba beti kon zaya nabo baba behi refri alimo baba
Somafe Waba Mayano Waba Beji Yenkwa Adume Waba Dayanabo Waba Beji Yenefi Arimo Waba Nyame Somafe Waba Mayano Waba Beji Yenkwa Wabo Naswa Waba Yenkwa Dayanabo Waba Beji Yenefi Arimo Waba Nyame Somafe Waba Mayano Waba Beji Waba Beji Goma Zayanago Waba Beji Yenefi Arimo Waba Nyame Somafe Waba Waba Beji Yenkwa Maria
Afeshi edi empa na expect last 3 months ago oda atade fufu edi what was telling you say to me fufura aba eba be edwuma mana aburo their previous ones why ni nyina this time round e be na so obi be say edon na du rabi nsha ni mani onyam nti don ye edi eden ene expective rabi ho say ba sesa
wo ba wo hu ahode na kwasoro bi o
asa kwasoro atare fofo asa ba na
anya atar o ya kasa wafi nti ahode na san kwasoro bi o dam not
na wo de na ya ahode na o eden na wa na sa
ma she do na so o daria nti mutum akada mun shi adin yi da
okay
kada ba biri no 209 na ma she do na so mun shi adin yi da sai wa na kasa bare kai da mu yi kan bare 20000 din ku ba 17000 mutum ho maka da wa kan radio ka sa ba kan ka
na bi le dabre
nya su bodo pom yankopan na so na pono wa bire ezi ya wa bire na kasa ba so na o cheda awon adu na ko so fa ho me chere nti da bi yan bo munye aduma munye kasa obodia awra maka awon ya wa asunsun na yankopan ra bo ho da wa so ka jina obansam na pan intum ka ho obi aso na meki tafe obi na meki nkwapo yi mo hwe oje na eba mpea na ibere yi oye ye dam do sabo mpa na mpa oye ye mpea ntum ye bibera da da ku bi na oye ese nkwapo yi ma de bia wo na atafe no so wo ha mo da na dam nye dam no se obo tuma abada tumu na ado mun lekin amma ana ehu ne nka odawa ho dawa ayira pa obe mpo ozo ha mede nsa tunda bo huna esunsu ne bia tin na akabi ya na okasa ba da kai ita ye pe do sa tun go pa eto ayi ente ita babu na wo pi ayira pa pi yeso nsa to mpina bi ko na sa nsa tun bi o babu mu ne ya na cha so ho je mi so mu sama ni ran bia wo na sa kwaso bi e se ni mbo hu
okay message na me kan as Nana has not been talking Nana gasa message na me kan Nana yanko
okay okoko nunyami smafo ya as he began the teaching he explained he talked about the election that ended last Saturday. He said prior to the election so many events happened that at the point in time he met with the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia at Epunfi in the Royal Palace, where he placed the Ghana flag on him. There is an explanation to that. Then again, he met with the flag bearer of the NDC, John Dramani Mahama at the same Ekumfi community, and then he shook hands with him. There is a meaning to that. Again, he met with the running mate to the flag bearer of the NDC, Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman at Gomwa West, and then he also shook hands with her. All these activities or all this that he has done, this gesture that he has done, there are meaning to them. But yet we, the early men, do not have the understanding, that we do not also ask him that what does it mean? You laying the Ghana flag on the vice president, you shaking hand with the flag bearer of the NDC, you shaking hand with the running mate of the flag bearer of the NDC. What does it mean? He said all has its own meaning, and it is he alone who knew all this. But yet, that is how the messengers of God act. He said, prior to this time, when the journalists come to him, they ask him what is going to happen in the election. He said he knew all the things that would happen in the election, but yet he never revealed them. He only tell you that there will be peace, there will be no chaos, and that whosoever win, he knew it. But when they ask, he never revealed that to the journalist who comes to him. Okonkwo Nyame Smallfield said that at the meeting, as he met with the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, at the Royal Palace at Ekumfi, where he placed or laid the Ghana flag on him, he said he gave the speech that it is not everything that a man can accomplish, and that he has done some. For that reason, he is awarding him, or he is going to reward him by placing the flag on him, and that was a reward he has given to him for being the vice president and doing it as he could. And then he said, prior to that time, 2 years ago, the Most High God gave the key to Ghana to him, that he has handed over Ghana's key to him. So whosoever that he will be directed to give to, then the person takes Ghana to its proper dimension. So Okonkwo Nyame Smallfield said 1 year later he told people by him at that time that the one who will win this election is going to be the flag bearer of the NDC, then the former president. So he mentioned this, but yet he has never said it, he has never brought it out, because he is a messenger of God. And so it happened that years ago he was traveling to Accra, where the message came to him that he should go to the then president, who is late, John Evans Atamos, to go, professor, to go and then fortify him. He said he has tried his possible best, he could not get to him to fortify him, and for that reason we all saw what happened. But he said at this time, when the voice came that he should meet with the flag bearer of the NDC, opportunity came when he met him at the Ekumfi community, where he shook hands with him. He said shaking hands with him has two implications. One, he is empowering him, and then the next one is also congratulating him. And that is the hands that he shook with the flag bearer of the NDC, the former president. Then again, as he met with the running mate of the flag bearer of the NDC at Gomwa West and shook hands with her, it also has its meaning, as he has explained. So Okonkwo Nyame Smallfield said that now that Ghanaians have made the decision and that we are done with the election, he said if Ghana would want to see power where it lies, he would meet with the president-elect and then make sure that the Commander Sugar Factory would come to its functions, and that it will take its place, people will get the job to do. He said he has said it before, long ago, that as he has gone, he has traveled to Commander to see to the establishment of the sugar factory, that there is a power there that is seizing the operation of the sugar factory, and the paramount chief there do not allow him to do the work. He told him that nobody will be able to operate the sugar factory. He said recently they tried, the president on the seat now, the government in power now, then got some people from India thinking they can operate the sugar factory, but yet it has not been materialized. He said it is this time that if he is called upon, he would go and then he would talk to the power there to allow it for the sugar factory to come into its operations. Okokoni Nyame Sumafo said the power that is lying there, it is not to say a power from India can come and cast it unless he, the messenger of God, is involved. So Okokoni Nyame Sumafo said that will come to place. He said that these are the message, or these are the works of the messengers of God. They knew all things, but they don't reveal them, because even if they tell humanity, the earthly men, it will be difficult for us to understand. It is by this that the host then asking that this December 26th, there is a festival which is coming to take place at where the Holy Temple is. That is the conference. In account, we will say the Ojidia Fashe. So what will happen? What at all? He would like him to explain what the temple is about. And he says that Okokoni Nyame Sumafo said, yes, the temple itself started long ago. That he allowed scripture to read to us in Quran that he mentioned that the first ever house of God that was built on earth is the one at Mecca, that is the Kaaba. He said it's a sanctuary that anyone who enters into it is safe. Okokoni Nyame Sumafo said that is it. That the Most High God, upon creation of the earth and that he has created everything, he then sent Adam, 10 of them, to come in different times. And that any time each of them comes onto the earth, they spend 10,000 years before leaving. And so the ninth Adam who came, he said all this Adam who came out to the ninth one, they don't have descendants. They only come to stay on earth alone. Then when the 10,000 years reach, then they go back to where they are sent from. It said the ninth Adam who came onto the earth, it is he that the Most High God instructed to build the house of God, which is the Kaaba on earth. And that the Most High God knew from the beginning to the end. So he knew that the temple, he said, as he has created the earth, whosoever step foot on earth as men, they will commit sin. So he's going to dwell on the temple to forgive the sins of men. Okokoni Nyame Sumafo has said that is how come the first temple have come to place on earth. But yet the people of the Islamic religious background do not get this, because before Adam came onto the earth, the 10th Adam, whose descendants we are now, Okokoni Nyame Sumafo said, by the time he arrived on earth, the temple, which is the Kaaba, is already there. So histories that were laid down gave the understanding to the Islamic religious people that the temple then descended from the heavens onto the earth. Okokoni Nyame Sumafo said that is not how the temple came onto the earth. Rather, the ninth Adam who came to stay on earth, it is he whom the Most High God instructed, and then he built the holy temple, which is the Kaaba. So he said the one who enters into it will be saved. So later the temple again came in Israel, in Jerusalem, where instruction was given, and Solomon the king in the scripture built that temple for the people of Israel. So that is also the people, Israelites' holy temple that have come to them. Then there is a prophecy in Isaiah, as has been read, that in the end of days, another temple will come. And that temple is the one which has come now, called the Holy Temple, that Okokoni Nyame Sumafo is saying that yes, this Holy Temple is the one that has come in the end of days, that is coming to save humanity of their sins and grant them the opportunity to attain salvation. Okokoni Nyame Sumafo explaining to us, mentioned that yes, so these are the Holy Temple. There are only three. The one in Mecca, the one in Israel, and the one that has come now in the nation Ghana. There is none that will be added onto it. So he said, the festival, as he has said that we have to come, it is a festival that when you come, it saves you to take you out of your sins and also gives you the opportunity to attain salvation. He said, it is the meaning to the Holy Temple is called the house of God. He said, it is this that David the king said that I am so happy and delight to be called upon to go into the house of God. He said, it is this temple that David is talking about. Okokoni Nyame Sumafo, giving the teaching, explained to us that to attain salvation, he said, salvation of which we always say but we do not understand. He said, it means a heavenly kingdom, a part of the heavenly kingdom where the joy that is there is everlasting. So it's everlasting joy. And he said that is what is called the heavenly kingdom. And so the Most High God has made it that no man can get to the heavenly kingdom of whom your sin will be upon you. So while the temple helped to forgive your sin, then you will get into the heavenly kingdom without your sin being upon you. Okokoni Nyame Sumafo, giving the teaching, is saying that it is very important for humanity in this end of days, as we have heard that the Holy Temple have come, for all of us to run towards the Holy Temple and come and seek for forgiveness. As he said, it is this that the people or the Christian background do not know. So they say that the first man who have come onto the earth, who is called Adam, he has committed a sin, and it is a sin that is troubling us today in the world. He said that is not true. He explained to us what Adam have done, and that as he was placed in the kingdom where he called the earthly kingdom which is of God, the earthly kingdom which is of God, or paradise, he said it is said that they should not have intercourse in the paradise. But yet the Most High God, upon creating them, told them that they will come onto the earth, they will reproduce and fill the earth, and that this has been said to them. So if they should, it is there that they will do so, they will mate, but not in the kingdom where they were placed, or in the Garden of Eden. But the devil, who always hates men, he said the devil enemy on earth is man, because the first man, who is Adam, to come onto the earth, it is for his sake that him, the devil, was cast from the heavens. So the devil may see animals walking around, they don't bother to him. But when he sees man, then he is furious, because it is the sake of man that he has been cast onto the earth. And so he causes man to sin. And that is why he lured Adam and then his wife at that time to commit sin. It is this that the Hope then asked for concerning Yamismo. There is a message that is asking that is the Most High God an Islamic person who gave the name Adam and Eve, or concerning Yamismo, said the name Adam and Eve, as he has said, he said that no, it is not that the Most High God is an Islamic person. Rather, it is a heavenly language. Adam, he said, it simply means man. And then Eve means the female. So, concerning Yamismo said, it is not to say that Adam is an earthly language. That is not how it is. Rather, Adam, he said, it's a heavenly language which means man, and then Eve is a heavenly language which means female. And that at the time they exist on earth, he described their stature twice. He said Adam and Eve, both of them, are about 90 feet, as he has explained. And he said at the time they commit the sin in the Garden of Eden, the Most High God then sent Angel Michael to come, and he said Angel Michael in the heaven, he is the leader of the warrior group. So he was asked to come and throw them out of the garden, and then he threw them onto the earth, but he put them on the separate places. He said Adam was put on the highest mountain on earth, which is Mount Everest. They began to look for themselves. Later they met at Mecca, where he said Angel Gabriel then directed Adam to where the Kaaba is, and he went around the Kaaba all day, all time, and his plea was that the Most High God should forgive him his sins. He said one day Angel Gabriel came to him, told him that the Most High God said he should take a fasting for 40 days, both night and day. He did so, of which later, and the Gabriel then came to him to tell him that the Most High God forgive him his sins. He said he has forgiven him his sins. So Okokon Yamismo said the sins that we always say that Adam have committed and that he has not been given, and that is what has been transferred onto us in this generation, he said that is not true. Adam's sins has been forgiven. But he said the Most High God knew that in this end of days, the spirit that he has created, some who have run away to join the devil in his quest to kick or to fight against humanity, they are powerful enough and mighty enough. And so he has given prayer to the ancient people, our ancestors. The first form of religion that came onto the earth, they do it by prayer. But in this end of days, he said prayer has no match to the evil powers that have come onto the earth. And for that reason, the end of days, what the Most High God has given to us is exhortation, intuntum in a can. That's the reason you will pray. You will stand and shout and make all your prayers, but yet the powers will continue to trouble you. He said that is how it is. Even spiritual marriage that is troubling the lives of men, he said you will pray and pray and pray, but yet such powers will still be with you, because what will take them away is to do the exhortation, and that is what we don't have now. He said it is it that has come now, and that is why when we come around the holy temple, he said as we continue to remember the Most High God by reciting Rabbi Ekeso Ekesi Ampa, you will realize that people have their powers that are troubling them cast out. Okokoni Yamismo said the only means by which we will get our liberations, we will get our comfort, we will get our success on earth in this end of days is to come closer to the holy temple. He then said that it's very pathetic that as the temple has been built, it's getting to about 8 years now, of which the people of Ghana would have gained their freedom, they would have gained their liberation, but we are not, because the knowledge and the understanding is not there.